Hey guys, this is Perimeter Review, pages 281, 282. All right, let's get started. All review, nothing new to teach, nothing new to teach you guys. All right, so number one, find the perimeters of these scale drawings. Use addition. So you guys remember, whenever you look for a perimeter of a shape, all you're doing is just adding up all the sides. Okay, that's all you're doing for perimeter. Very straightforward. So for a, let's do an example question here. So this is, let's pretend my triangle here, lengths were 4, 7, and 6. So for me to find 2 yards. For me to find the perimeter of this, very easy. I just do 4 plus 6 plus 7. That will give me 17. And make sure you guys write your units of measure, which is, in this case, yards. So the perimeter of this triangle here is 17 yards. So all you guys have to do is add up the length, add up all the sides. Sorry if I'm sniffing a lot. I just have a lot of allergies lately, so you might hear me sneeze or sniffling. All right, number two, find the perimeters of these polygons using the correct formulas. Square, S equals 3 yards. So if I know in a square, if S, one side equals 3 yards, what are the lengths of the other sides? Okay, you can go back to our last video if you're not sure how to solve this, but just a reminder, the formula for finding a square, you would need to use this formula. P equals 4 times S. Okay, and S stands for a side. Okay, for this rectangle, remember the formula for a perimeter of a rectangle is perimeter equals 2 times L, the length, plus 2 times W, which is the width. Okay, all right, so you have to fill it in here. So in this case, the length is 5 feet, so fill it in there. And then in this case, the width is 3 feet, so you have to fill it in for W. Number three, write the correct temperature below each thermometer. So just write down what the temperature is. Remember, guys, these are going by twos. So this is plus 2, so this is 22 degrees Celsius. Next is 24 degrees Celsius. All right. Okay. Make sure you guys label the correct using the correct temperature unit of measure. Okay, either degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit. Write each mixed number as a mixed decimal. So to write 23 and 4 tenths as mixed decimal, let's do an example question here. 22 and 2 tenths. So I'm not sure if you guys remember this trick I taught you guys. So just take, so 22 is our whole number, so 22 decimal point, and this is 2 tenths. So one trick you can use is just look at how many zeros there are in my denominator. In this case, it's only 1, and now I can write 2 in my 1 decimal place here. Okay, it's 22.2 or 2 tenths. If you remember your place values for decimal numbers, remember the first one is the tenths place, next is hundredths. So since this is 2 tenths, the 2 need to go into the tenths decimal place. Number 5, write each mixed number as a mixed decimal as a mixed number. So you're changing 3.05 to a mixed number. Let's do example questions to 2.04 instead. So 2.04 or 2 and 4 hundredths. Write that as a mixed number. So what you would need to do first, write your whole number, which is 2. And now I'm writing 4 tenths. One trick you can use is see how many place values there are. In this case, there's 2. Decimal point 2. Oh, sorry, you're doing mixed number. Sorry. So here's my fraction line. So write 4 above, and then to figure out what number you need to write below, write 1, and now I have 2 place values. So 2 place values, and fill it in with zeros. So 2 and 4 hundredths. Okay. Or if you just know that this is the hundredths place, you can just write the hundredths beneath your fraction. All right, next page here. Divide and check. You guys practice this a lot. So make sure you guys are, just rounding your decimal, your divisor. Okay. So instead of dividing 89 goes into 743. How many times? Do it around your number. So 90 goes into 740. How many times? This makes it easier for you to estimate what the number is. Number 7, circle the larger unit in each pair. So you would need to go back to page, what was it? Let's see. The back of your page, where's that page of all the metric, units of metric? Page 348. So page 348 will help you solve number 7. All right, number 8, draw lines having these lengths. Use a ruler. Make sure you're using the correct side, either millimeters or centimeters. All right, this is 1 decameter. So that's about 100 millimeters, okay? All right. Follow the sign. So you're just adding up and dropping the decimal point down. Just bring straight down, okay? Yeah. So everything, all the rest of all the other steps exactly the same. You're just bringing down the decimal point. Okay. Okay. Homework average. So remember to find the average. You just add up all the numbers, and then you have to divide it by, so whatever the total is here, divided by how many numbers there are. In this case, it's 3. Okay. All right. Multiply. All right. So you've done these before. Okay. All right. There we have it. You know what? This it might be a little bit tricky for you guys. I don't know if you ever multiplied. Actually, you can't just drop this decimal point straight down. Let's do this one together. Okay, so 3 times 5 equals 15. 3 times 7 equals, what is it? 21 plus 2, 22. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 2, 29. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay, now we can bring down the decimal points. Okay. The rest is the same. 0, 5, 10. Actually, yeah, it's pretty much the same. 14 plus 15. 2 times 9 equals 18 plus 1 equals 19. Bring it over. Now 2 times 2 equals 4 plus 1 equals 5. 2 times 3 equals 6. 2's added together. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a little bit trickier. So yeah, so make sure whatever number you get after you finish adding this up, just bring your decimal point straight down. Okay. All right, so that's about it. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Take care.